So let's be real, saving money is hard. You tell yourself that you're going to save this month, but boom, you see a cute outfit or a snack and suddenly the money disappears. Yes, I've been there too. That's why in today's video we're going to discuss about the practical ways to save money that doesn't make us feel overwhelmed or unrealistic. Well, I'm not going to tell you to stop buying the things you actually love because we know that won't work. Instead, I will share little habits and tricks that will actually add up. For example, do you know that if you skip buying bottled drinks and actually fill up your water bottle, you can actually save thousands of naira within a year? Or if you set aside 500 naira every day, at the end of the month you'll be having 15,000 naira. So in this video, we're going through smart tips like budgeting, cutting down your hidden expenses, finding cheaper alternatives, and even fun saving challenges you can do with your friends. And stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing the bonus hack that I use in order to stop overspending and actually save money. So grab a notebook or a snack and let's get into it because let me tell you, your wallet will be thanking you later. Tip number 1 is track where your money is going. Okay besties, let's be honest, sometimes we don't even know where our money goes. You look at your wallet or your bank account in a few days time and you'll be like, didn't I just have money here before? That's why the first and most important tip is to track your spending. Here's the thing, you can't save what you don't understand. Most times it's not the heavy or big purchases that take away our money, it is the little everyday things. Let me give you an example. You might think, oh, it's just 300 naira puff puff, oh, it's just 500 naira coke, no big deal. But if you buy 300 naira puff puff 3 times a week, that's automatically 3,600 naira a month. Add random snacks, airtimes, and impulse buying stuff, and suddenly you've already spent 10,000 naira without even realizing it. The money you could have saved for something more important like a new phone, an emergency money, or a new shoes. So here's what I will do. I will take a notebook or a note app from my phone and I'll write down every single thing I spent on. It doesn't matter if it's 15 naira or 5,000 naira. I will write it down. At the end of the week, I will look back and ask myself, what are my needs and what are the ones I should have skipped instead of buying? If writing is too stressful, you can use the envelope method. For example, you can put 2,000 naira aside for snacks for the week. Once it's finished, that's it. You're not going to add more money on it. Okay, this makes you aware on how much you have been spending and also stop little leaks that drain your money. Once you know where your money goes, it is easier to track down unnecessary spending you put yourself into. Tip number 2, differentiate between wants and needs. Now that you have tracked your spending, the next thing we have to do is to separate your needs from your wants. Here's the thing, need is something you cannot do without, like food, transportation, water, anything that you cannot do without. While want, on the other hand, is something we can do without, like a new handbag, a new phone case, eating out when there's food at home, and upgrading your new phone because the latest model just dropped. Let me give you a real example. Imagine you're hungry, so your need is probably food. The difference is a plate of jollof rice costs 700 naira from a simple restaurant, which is a need. And also, a plate of jollof rice costs 3,500 naira from a fancy restaurant, which is a want. So either way, you get satisfied, you are going to get filled up. But one will make you save money and other one will leave your wallet crying. The tricky part is that our wants often disguise as our needs. So you might say, I need new sneakers, but the pairs you have are still in good condition. That's not a need, that is a want. Here is what I'll do when I want to buy something. Here's what I'll ask myself. Do I need it right now or it can wait? Number 2 is, do I have something at home that can serve the same purpose? Number 3 is, if I don't buy this, will my life be worse? If the answer to any of these questions is, it can wait, that means that thing you want to buy is a want. Another trick is the 24 hours rule. You see something you really want to buy, but you will not buy it immediately. You're going to wait for 24 hours. Sometimes the urge to buy it won't be there anymore. So that is what you call impulse buying. Don't buy something that you just feel the urge to buy. Okay? Tip number 3 is to pay yourself first. And here's what I mean. We all save the wrong way. We spend first, so whatever remains we save. But let's be real, once you have spent on food, transport, data, snacks, and all of that, there's usually nothing left to save. That's why you need to flip it around. The moment you get money, put the amount you need to save first before you start spending. For example, you have 5,000 naira. Instead of saying I will spend and whatever remains I will save, just put at least 1,000, 2,000 naira in your savings account and you can use the rest. This way you're guaranteeing you can save every single time. And here's the powerful thing. Once you start paying yourself first, it will turn into an habit. Remember bestie, saving is not the amount, it's about the discipline. Even though you're saving small, over time it's going to grow to something big. And when emergency comes or you really need to buy something very important, you will be thankful because you have a backup. Okay, tip number 4 is avoid impulse buying. Okay, let's be honest, we're falling into this trap where we scroll on TikTok or Instagram. Impulse buying feels good at the moment, but later on happiness fades away and regret sets in. And you start thinking, why did I even get it in the first place? So how do you avoid impulse buying? Here's what I would do. Make a shopping list. Whether you're going to the market or the mall, write down what you need before leaving the house, and if it's not in the budget, don't buy that thing. Number 2 is unfollow or mute notifications. For example, those TikTok or Instagram shops that you follow that always tempt you to buy something you don't really need in the long run, unfollow them or at least mute their posts to protect your pockets. Another trick I use is carrying the exact amount of money I need. If I know I'm going to buy something that is worth 1,500 naira, I won't be carrying 5,000 naira with me, because once the extra cash is in your hand, temptation will surely find you. At the end of the day, impulse buying is just like eating junk food. It feels good at the moment, but it hurts in the long run, and that will save you a lot of money. And you see a cute bag or cute top or a cute perfume or a cute skincare that writes buy now, and you find yourself going to the store at the side of the counter and paying for what you did not even plan on. That, my friend, is called impulse buying, and that is the fastest way to drain your money. If you can train yourself to pause before spending, you will be shocked on how much you will save. And that's all, bestie. That's my favorite part, to stop spending and actually save money. If you found these tips helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will really help this channel. And also, you can drop your own favorite money saving hack. I would love to hear from them, and maybe I might feature your tip in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, bestie. Stay smart, stay consistent, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!